Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you find this video, give me a Fonzie. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, that little notification bell, so you don't miss when I go live or when I post new videos. Alright, so this video is for the star sign of Scorpio, and it is for the new moon in Taurus that peaks today, May 16th at 4:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This lunation is a supermoon, meaning the moon sits closer to the earth, amplifying its cosmic influence, clarity, and manifestation potential. This lunation offers a much needed planetary reset focus on grounding, practical steps, financial growth, and long-term security. Because it falls in a fixed earth sign, Taurus, it shifts focus away from rapid, chaotic change towards patience and building stable foundations. It marks a major milestone as Uranus leaves Taurus for Gemini, concluding an unpredictable 8-year cycle of disruption. Mercury is conjunct the sun and the moon. Commutative Mercury sits close to the lunation in Taurus, aligning your thoughts, your mindset, and conversations with practical steps and real-world plans. Jupiter in Cancer sextile the moon. Expansive Jupiter forms a high supportive angle, bringing emotional expansion, protective luck, and financial abundance. Mars conjunct Chiron in Aries, occurring on the exact same day. This heavy alignment surfaces deep wounds or frustrations surrounding your inner strength and actions, using Taurus stability to help you heal and reclaim your confidence. Conjunction with Algol, A-L-G-O-L. The new moon aligns with the fixed star Algol, which can stir up intense hidden anger or feelings of betrayal, urging you to face your shadows to reclaim your personal power. So how to work with this energy is to review your material security, plan your savings, cut unnecessary subscriptions, and set realistic long-term wealth goals. Resist the urge to rush into new decisions. Practical intention presence allows plans to unfold organically. Anchor the body. Engage in physical grounding techniques. Spend time in nature or connect with your senses through physical comfort and rest. Focus your manifestation intentions on building sustainable success, routine health, and permanent stability. All right, so when I seen connect with your senses through physical comfort and rest, they showed me the Four of Swords. The traditional Four of Swords usually shows somebody laying down, 3 swords coming down on them, and then a sword underneath them. So it's like, meditate, right? Go into meditation, take that break, rest the mind, rest the body, because you will, I feel you're receiving some sort of a download here, Scorpio. Maybe some sort of a download, an idea that maybe while you're awake, your heart wasn't open to it, because the Three of Swords talks about a lot of despair in the heart space, but the swords energy tells that it's coming from the head more than it is the heart. All right, that is a special message for somebody out there. All right, so let's see, Scorpio, what's the moon's energy around the Scorpio collective? What does the moon's energy look like around the Scorpio collective? All right, so you're very close to achieving a goal. A personal issue is going to be resolved, possibly within the family or the home. All right, but there is something that you need to reflect on. So I feel like a lot of you need to get out of that nostalgia energy. Stop reflecting on the bad times. Stop reflecting on the dark energy. Stop reflecting on the past, because you can't change the past, right? Especially when it comes to the home, the family, all right? So I feel like, yeah, you definitely need to release something from your past. What did I say about your past? This is a repetitive pattern of always being stuck in the past. This is a repetitive pattern of a habit of, not letting go of the past, not letting go of wounds, not letting go of childhood wounds for some of you. This could be parental wounds for some of you. Not wanting to let go of the shadows, not wanting to face any shadows. That is what I feel for you, Scorpio. So you're very close to achieving a goal. You have your ancestors that are around you. The super moon is very important. Look how close that moon is. But as close as that moon is to you, your ancestors are just as close, is what I feel. So Scorpio, you need to understand that you're very, very close to resolving some sort of a personal issue when it comes to your home, your family, hanging on to the past. It's time to let that go. What do you need to release? And that's the shadow you need to face. What is it that from the past that I need to let go of on a personal level? What is it that I need to release? Okay, Scorpios. What's Scorpio's energy? So it's the moon around you. So you're facing something. You're looking at a shadow. You're looking at a fear or a wound, a family wound, a childhood wound, something within the home, possibly. All right, so Scorpio, what is Scorpio's energy? Can I just have 2 cards, not 10? 2 cards, please and thank you. Oh, yep, definitely when it comes to love. Definitely something in the home, right? Something in the home. Relationship-wise, Cancer. Relationship-wise, a personal issue is being resolved between you and another person. See how their foreheads are touching? This is a psychic connection. This isn't just a connection. This isn't just a marriage. This is a spiritual marriage. This is a spiritual union, right? So some sort of an issue that you've been struggling with in your home with your partner is about to be resolved. It's about to be released. If you are trying to achieve a goal with this person, I feel like you two are going to be on the same page. You're going to be seeing the same thing very clearly here. I do feel there is a lot of love. See that cup of love? There is a lot of love between you two, is what I feel here. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, the tower has fell, right? This talks about that Uranus energy. The tower has fell, Scorpio. So the only thing that you can do is start cleaning up the mess now. The change has happened. All right, can we get just one more card for Scorpio, please and thank you. One more card. Just one more card, please and thank you for Scorpio. Yep, now prosperity begins. See you two touching hands. So the 21st of May could be significant. I feel like there's a very tight budget. See how you got the triangle in the middle of his back on the root chakra? But somebody in this partnership was avoiding facing the obstacle. They were avoiding working through the challenge. They are avoiding whatever the obstacle was between you two when it comes to money, when it comes to this new beginning. I feel like there is something in that root chakra that makes them feel insecure. And it has something to do with a past, like a childhood wound or something in that home space. But it's also on a personal level. So it could very well be a childhood wound. All right. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. So you're very close to achieving a goal. You're very close to reaching a goal where you two are going to be on the same page. You're going to be seeing things from the same perspective. You're going to be co-creating together. There has been a seed that has already been planted. You both are going to nurture it. You're both are going to love it. There's a hand holding here. I feel like there's a rebalancing or recalibration happening in this relationship. 21, but I'm also seeing 3. But May 21st could be very significant for you, Scorpio. Sacred or spiritual union, 2 of Cups for Scorpio. Yep. There's that past energy. I feel for some of you, this is a past life relationship. I feel like this is a past life relationship, but this also talks about that Cancer energy, the past. See how you got the mother here with the child? So you could be healing a mother wound that you've had since you were a child, a childhood wound that was created by a mother figure in your life. And I feel like they are no longer with you. I feel like they are on the other side. They are drawing close to you at this time. For some of you, for others of you, I feel like this is a past life connection. This is a past life connection. This isn't just any connection. It's a spiritual connection. It's a past life connection. 621 could be significant. June 21st could be significant. June 3rd could be significant. June 12th could be significant. July 2nd could be significant. Yeah, so the 6 of Cups talks about the past. Absolutely. Somebody being nostalgic. Somebody being nostalgic. Not wanting to face a wound when it comes to, like I said, a childhood wound, something within the home space. Yeah, look, Temperance. So the Temperance talks about healing. The Temperance talks about balance. The Temperance talks about Archangel Michael done stepping up in the house and protecting you, right? This talks about letting go of that drama, letting go of playing the victim, right? Letting go of taking risks, being played for a fool when it comes to relationships. So this is Sagittarius energy. The full moon will be in Sagittarius. So that blue moon energy could be when the time comes where you're going to achieve some sort of a goal on a personal issue when it comes to a past life relationship. This is not just a past life. This is a spiritual relationship. All right. Prosperity begins. A new beginning. Prosperity begins. New beginning for Scorpio. Taurus in reverse. So the old structure is being ripped apart. This talks about being non-traditional. This talks about this change when Uranus moves from Taurus to Gemini. Uranus moves from Taurus to Gemini. There's a breakdown coming where somebody is going through a major awakening and something is going to be revealed about this partnership. Something that needs to change with that 5 energy. Something that needs to change when it comes to your social circle, when it comes to your friends. Taurus rules the finances, possessions, values, daily routines, and your environments. So this could be talking about the daily routine within the household. This could be talking about valuing one another. Maybe somebody feels not valued. Somebody is maybe taking something personally at all times. So there could be a change and a routine happening here. Look, Mercury conjunct the sun and the moon when it comes to lovers, partnerships. See how when Uranus rolls into Gemini, there is something coming. You two could not only be literally divine counterparts, spiritual soulmates, but you could have some sort of a gift where it could be activating your telepathy, being able to channel each other, being able to talk to each other without using the throat chakra, activating that clairaudience, right? Yeah. And I do feel somebody is definitely building long-term success, a new beginning, long-term success where you're going to be able to retire and still have enough money in your bank account to live off of, right? That is what I feel. So let's clarify the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups again. Yeah. So the Five of Swords in reverse talks about somebody wanted to win at all costs. 5 and a 6 is 11. 11 could be significant. 2, 1, 1, 12, 11, 11, 12 could be significant. Yeah, somebody wanted to win at all costs here. So they could have been, in the past, they could have been doing a lot of backstabbing, pointing a lot of fingers. You know, this could be a church group or some sort of a structure. 1, 1. This is something that's being mastered. Somebody could have been going around. This is a specific message. Somebody could have been going around when it comes to maybe family members, teaming up with other family members, doing a lot of gossiping, a lot of lying, a lot of pointing fingers, a lot of verbal destruction, right? Causing a lot of chaos between two people who were meant to be together, who are spiritual soulmates. All because they were abandoned, rejected. Something is definitely blocked here. This also could be talking about negative communication for somebody. All right. The Hierophant in reverse and prosperity begins. All because maybe you two did not believe, right? Maybe you two had different belief systems. You and your family member, or you and somebody in the community had different belief systems. And maybe you are non-traditionalist when it comes to relationships. 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups talks about wishes being granted. So something you were wishing for is being granted, Scorpio. You're very close to achieving your wish, your hopes, your goals, your wishes. See how she's talking to that moon? A new beginning is on the way. This is also somebody who, like I said, is a non-traditionalist. Somebody who is comfortable being alone. Somebody who doesn't need somebody else's cup of love to be happy. King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Working together with somebody who was lying, or some sort of an authority figure, right, to block and delay somebody's destiny. Somebody is going through a period of bad luck, and it's these two people who work together. They're going through a period of bad luck. So I feel like whoever I'm talking to, any blockages that these two wanted to win at all costs with is now being removed. Somebody thought they had spiritual authority over you. Somebody thought that they, this is somebody who lies a lot. Somebody who is a verbal manipulator. Somebody who is very out of balance. Somebody who could have been trying to do something on a legal aspect and it backfired, right? Somebody could have been trying to steal somebody's destiny. These two people. These same two people who were spreading a lot of lies, doing a lot of winning at all costs by pointing a lot of fingers. Why? Because you were different. Somebody who is playing on your childhood wounds. Somebody who just partnered up with you just to win at all costs for some of you. All right, so let's pull some crystal cards for Scorpio. Yep, you're going through a transformation. Third eye and crown chakra. You're going through a transformation, acceptance and insight, and you're seeing something about this partnership. I am present. See how their third eyes are touching? This isn't just a... this also talks about you coming into union within yourself. So you're definitely seeing something from a different perspective. You're being asked to remain in the present moment and let go of the past. Let go of the past. Right? Resolve it. Something from the past is being resolved. And you're seeing something. What are you seeing something? You're seeing what needs to be let go of. Whatever this shadow was that was holding you back. And now we got the crab coming through. So you got Cancer coming through once again. Spirit of crab, teach me to move from the natural flow of life and release old patterns that hold me back. Thank you. Aho. Black tourmaline, protection, rhythm, and release. What do you need to release? Look at the crab. What do you need to let go of? Somebody could be also doing a lot of prayers, speaking a lot to the universe for protection against these people who wanted to win at all costs. Right? So yeah, that's what I feel like you're doing. You're releasing something from the past. You are seeing something from a higher perspective. That this is a past life relationship. And it very well could be a coven or a church group coming at you. Yeah, because this past has held you back, right? Look, the past has held you back. Teach me to move with the natural flow of life and release patterns, habits in the south node that has held you back. A personal issue is paying off because you have put the work in, healing them childhood wounds. Learning that you don't need anybody outside of yourself to feel complete, feel whole, right? You are learning to accept yourself as you are. Scorpio. All right, give me a final message for Scorpio. Final message to close out this reading for Scorpio. Ooh. Lady, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. See how she's got that apple? Something about that in the center there. The center of an apple. Father sky, trust in the unknown. So you could have a father figure watching over you. Right? A father figure that is drawing close to you at this time. Reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. And that's exactly what you are doing. Reaping the fruits. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you're making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable amount of monetary success, right? Monetary success, prosperity begins. This is talking about a new beginning. See all the peaches? New beginning. Peaches represent your sacral chakra. It talks about your creation, what you create. What you have, you're reaping what you have sown. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around. If you're making business, I already read that. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage proposals with the Two of Cups here, and even the birth of a child. The birth of a child, the Six of Cups. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey through life. Protect you. All right, you got a father figure who is protecting you. Yes, June 21st, summer will be very significant. So you need to open your heart and let this new beginning come towards you. You definitely have somebody who was watching you. Using perhaps mirror magic to try to win at all costs, right? Probably through the winter. All right, thank you for watching.